Alright, so it's been a while since the last time I reviewed a helmet, and I think it's time that we review the helmet that I've actually been really excited for, and I've had it for a while now, and I don't know why I'm just now reviewing it. Don't matter, I'm finally doing it. So, today, we're going to be talking about the Captain Rex Black Series helmet. Let's get into it. Here we have the Captain Rex helmet from Hasbro, and you can see here it is beautifully made. Now, he is my favorite clone trooper, so I'm actually very happy to have this helmet. Now, in this review, we're going to talk about everything when it comes to the size, the price, and where you can get them. But before we get to that, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for checking out the channel. Please consider liking, comment, subscribe to the channel, as it really helps this channel grow. If you guys are a returning viewer, welcome back, you guys. I hope you guys grabbed a snack and grabbed a drink. Let's get right into it. Now, here on the helmet, you can see all the details of the actual helmet itself, and you can see that there is quite a bit of weathering on there. Now, you can see that there are the modifications that Captain Rex did make. Now, he did want to have that combination of the Phase 1 and Phase 2 helmet, so you can see all those modifications are there. The weld marks are there as well, and there is a texture to that weld, and it kind of feels like, yeah, it is feel like it's kind of weld, but again, it's a toy, it's plastic, but from a distance, it actually looks really good. Up close, yeah, you can tell. Now, for some reason, I remember there being weld marks up here. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know why I remember that, but I remember there being welds up here as well. But again, you know, when it comes to everything you get for the helmet for the price for $131.99, it's not a bad deal, especially if you're able to cop this for a lot cheaper price. May the 4th, Black Friday, Memorial Day weekend, any one of those sales, I'm pretty sure you can get this for a little bit cheaper. This helmet is available now on Amazon.com. I will leave a link down in the description down below for you guys. Currently, it is at $131.99, but I actually have seen it a little cheaper on other stores. But for now, I will leave the link to Amazon down below so you guys can get one yourself. On the side of the helmet, so you can see all the tally marks there of all his official kills. He's got it on the left side of his head as well as on the right side of the head. Now, he does have that blaster mark on the left part of the forehead there that you do actually see in the Ahsoka series. Towards the back, you see there are going to be weathering available as well. Now, there's not a ton of weathering, but that's totally okay just because I kind of like it looking kind of clean and kind of not. It's Captain Rex. I love Captain Rex. Either way, I'm going to be biased. I think it's beautiful. Now, one thing that it does come with when it comes to features, yes, it does come with a voice changer. So if you guys saw the review of the Phase 2 helmet that I did, that also has that voice changer as well. So if you didn't see that, I will leave that link right up above so you guys can see that. Located on the left-hand side, you're going to see a black button there. That is going to be the voice changer. You're going to hear like a calm sound. You're going to hear it kind of sound like a walkie-talkie. So if I go and press that, you can see that activates the voice changer. Now, just like the Phase 2 helmet, let me turn that off. Just like in the Phase 2 helmet, it didn't have the speakers in the front, which I wish they had the speakers right in that grill section there. It would have made a huge difference, especially when it comes to volume or other people who can hear you. Now, unfortunately, that speaker is going to be located in the very back, which is going to be right there. Now, in the back here, you're going to see the actual speaker itself. Now, I remember the Phase 2 being slightly bigger than this. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the other one was slightly bigger than this one. If they're the same, they're the same. But at the end of the day, that's going to be the speaker, and you guys can probably hear it coming from the microphone. And that's where that's coming from. Now, located right under the speaker, you're going to have the battery compartment. All you need to do is just stick your finger right in there and pull it right out, and you're going to see a little hatch there. That's where it's going to hold 3 AAA batteries. Throw those suckers in there, and you are ready to go. Now, one feature this has that's different from, let's say, Bo-Katan or even Boba Fett is going to be the Viewfinder. Now, one feature you guys will notice about this when it comes to the Viewfinder that's different from like Bo-Katan, the Death Watch, or even Boba Fett, you're going to notice the Viewfinder. Now, you guys know in that Viewfinder, there is a clear plastic here where you can kind of see, and this kind of peels off right up top. Now, you don't have that in this one. Also, what you don't have is going to be that button that releases that Viewfinder. Now, for Captain Rex, you're going to want to actually have to manually grab the actual Viewfinder and drop it down. And I don't know if you guys heard that, but when you do that, activates a little sound, and I will actually flip this helmet upside down so you guys can hear it. You guys will see me flip it up, and you will hear like it's disengaging and engaging the Viewfinder. So if you drop it down again, and you guys can hear it, and it's like it's zooming in and zooming out. So it's very different. That is one thing that's very different between this, the Bo-Katan, the Boba Fett, and the Death Watch. Now you can leave it quarter way down, a little further down, halfway, and then all the way down. So that is the main difference between this one and the actual Bo-Katan or the Boba Fett helmet. Now, one thing with this one, just like the Phase 2 helmet, it does have that voice changer like I mentioned. Now on the inside, you will see there's going to be a lot of detail, but it's all black. You guys can't even see in there. It's so hard to get detail in black, especially in helmets, because there's not much in there. You're going to have that hard hat type of headrest that goes on your head that secures your head to the helmet, and you'll see there it is going to be adjustable to the size of your head. Now we will do a helmet test here just to see how it sounds and looks on my head, and I will go ahead and press the voice changer. So let's go and try and put this puppy on. You'll see it's quite big on my head. And you'll see this is the helmet, and hopefully you guys can hear me through because it's probably very, very difficult. Now if I turn around, you guys can probably hear better the voice changer. Hopefully you guys can still hear what I'm saying, because with the helmet, it is very hard to understand what someone's saying. Now the best thing about the helmet is that little headrest that your head sits on fits so well right where your eyes are going to hit, right where the visor is, so you're not seeing here in the helmet or the bottom or in the sides, and the voice changer is still on. Sorry, I like buttons. So one thing I really want to touch up on is the actual size of the helmet. Yes, you guys already know Hasbro make big helmets. They're meant to be toys. They're meant to be played with. Mine is displayed. Size for me, with the helmet itself, doesn't matter. But let's talk about the size. So we're going to talk about the size of the helmet from let's do the jaw head first. Jaw head here is going to be 36 inches all the way around from the back to from the front to the very back. We're going to talk about the forehead here. So from the front all the way to the back, we're going to look at 31 inches. The height of it is just about 13 inches, not including the viewfinder. So if you guys are going to put it in this display case, you might want to add another 3 to 4 inches on top of that 13 inches. And then the final one we'll talk about is a width is going to be about 10.5 inches from this side to this side. And button is super sensitive. All right, guys, so final thoughts on the review itself. Yes, this helmet is beautiful. It is great. It looks just like Captain Rex. The one thing about the helmet you guys need to understand is all the features you get in this helmet, you're going to get in a Bo-Katan, a Boba Fett, a Stormtrooper, or even a Clone Trooper. All those features combined you're getting in a Captain Rex helmet. The only features you're not going to be getting, obviously, is going to be that button located on the right-hand side for your viewfinder, and as well as that clear acrylic for the viewfinder. You're not going to get that. But everything else is about exactly the same. Now, if you guys enjoyed this review of the Captain Rex helmet, please consider liking, comment on this video itself, as well as subscribing to the channel, because that tells YouTube I make fun and entertaining videos. So with that being said, you guys, I hope you guys have a great day. May the Force be with you.